Welcome back to our channel, everyone. Again with you, Omar from Brownsburg Motorsports. Today we have a 2011 Jeep Grand Cherokee, and we're going to be showing you the step-by-step on how to remove and replace the blend door actuator or the blend door actuator gear. This is the temperature door I'm talking about. The issue we are facing is when we turn on the AC, the driver's side super cold, the passenger side lukewarm. So basically, just not our thesis, but we are guessing that the door actuator either stuck on the passenger side or the gear itself is twisted or gone bad. So we're gonna go ahead and open it anyway. So I thought, why not make a video for everyone, since this is a very common issue. So again, we're gonna do the one on the passenger side. Let's go ahead and jump straight to it. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. I hope you guys can see everything. Let me see if I can lower this chair over here, the seat, so I can also see what's going on. This is a very common issue. This procedure should be the same from, I'm not gonna say 11 to 21, because 11 to 14 were exactly the same 100%, but I know they kept the same exact platform and design on the Grand Cherokee from 11 to, what is it called? From 11 to 21. So you wanna, if you have a 17, 18, you wanna give it a shot, sure. Let me know in the comments, it would be very nice. If it does, just to know whether it actually worked or not. Let me see, try to get the first one. So what we're doing essentially, we have two tabs over here on the glove box that goes in the housing, and I'm trying to push this, like as you see, I'm pulling it to get the tab off and drop the, there we go. I got this side. There we go. All right, now we have that cable over there, or that rope that holds it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and let me see. Might be a little bit in the way, but basically I'm just, come on. Oh, here we go. I'm just gonna push it. So what I'm gonna do, the entire housing, I'm gonna push it. There we go. Sorry about that. And it just came out, the cable and everything. And then our glove box is out. I'm gonna go ahead and put this on the side. Now we're gonna move on to removing the housing itself. So first of all, we're gonna move this cover here. I'm gonna see if there's any bolts that are holding this. Okay. There should be two T20s over here. This, I think I'm just gonna keep it over there for now. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna keep that like that for now. I don't think we have to, yeah. It's just this housing we are removing. We're not removing that or the shell behind it, if that makes sense. So let me go ahead and get the camera in a better angle, and we'll show you how we're gonna do that. All right, so they are the 7. I'm gonna go ahead and remove all 4. I didn't think we're gonna need to remove them, honestly, but it looks like we do. Should put these on the side. Okay, I don't think we have. All right. Okay. Start prying it. Here we go. Perfect. And now first thing, we have a connector up top over here for that light. Right there. I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect that. Come on. You gotta lift up on the tab and then pull the connector. There we go. Perfect. And then let's see here. All right, so we have to, let me drop the camera a little bit just so that you guys have an idea of what I'm doing. It seems that this plastic piece here is in the way, so I'm gonna see if I can just pull on it a little bit. There we go. Perfect. So I just pulled it out a little bit just to give us the extra space that we need. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and zoom in on our actuator, which is right there. This is the one. I don't know if you guys have a clear view, but let me see if I can bring the camera from here. So I'm gonna zoom in a little bit more. So we have 2 screws. See if I can point at them. First screw is that one right there. Second one is right there. And then we have the connector right there. See the connector with the red tab on it? So I'm gonna put the phone right here. The connector, I'm just gonna push that tab, the red tab. I'm gonna push it inward in that direction. Yeah, I'm gonna push the tab inward in that direction. And then I'm gonna press the tab and disconnect it. And I think we do have our, I think this is our culprit. And then for the actual blend door actuator door, there is a T25 and a T25. I'm gonna grab my stubby ratchet, and I'm gonna use a bit just like that, T20 or T25, to extract them. All right, so I brought my tool. It's a bit driver, a hand bit driver. I'm gonna go ahead and get in there. Let me start with the hard one, which is the one on the inside. It's not really like very tight. I could have gone like a 1/4 inch ratchet in there and done the job. But just to be on the safe side, also want to make sure you guys can see at least. The screws were the gold ones. Actually, I don't know if my video was clear enough or not. But I'm gonna go ahead and this is the first screw. And make sure you memorize the position, or like not change the position of the actuator. This is in case that's not the culprit. Let's say, you know, because we're still in the diagnosis phase, but I figured I'd show you guys how to replace this, because, you know, removing it or replacing it are both under the same category. But in case it's still in good shape, then we don't have to, we cannot change position. We gotta put it back in the same position we find it. Okay, I almost have the screw out. What you guys hearing is the drive bit in my hand hitting against something while I'm spinning it. But yeah, that's the second screw. Both screws looks like that, by the way. Let me see if I remove the lights. Maybe you guys could see it better. There we go. And then we are gonna go ahead and remove this, and I'm gonna hope that this is broken, and yes, it is. Look at that. You guys see that? And that is exactly why our AC is not working on the passenger side. So I went ahead and ordered the parts already from AutoZone. They have Dorman. That's the gear. That's the gear for it. We will do the calibration once we get the new one in, and I'll show you how we're gonna do that, and I'll show you how we're gonna install the new one. So let's go ahead and jump straight to that. All right, so we got our new blend door as our new gear as well. The gear, this piece here, comes out separately. I already pushed it back in, or I already pushed it in there. That's gonna be sitting properly with that guide right there. You guys see that gear? That's what's gonna be moving it. Like it's gonna sit against these teeth over here, and it's gonna be moved to from the closed to the open position, or from, in this scenario, from the heat to the cold position. Anyway, this gear can only go on there one way. As you see, there's no teeth in the bottom here, so it can only go in a certain way. So I'm gonna try and see if we can get this to get on there properly. It'll make our life easier if it will just go in there one time. Here we go, perfect. Now, while it's held on there, I'm gonna grab a screw. Come on. I'm gonna grab my piece over here. Thankfully, it's a ratcheting drive bit. Sorry if my arm is in the way. I really couldn't it isn't there now. I know it's not gonna go anywhere, so let me get the camera zoomed in better so you guys could see it. I hope you guys could see that clearly. So we have that first bolt right there, and the second bolt is right up top, just like I showed you in the previous clip. I'm gonna go ahead and get started on tightening this, honestly, because this is the easier one to tighten. But once that thing is secure, there you go. Almost. Honestly, it's not a bad design. I've seen worse. I've seen much worse than this. Comparing to the others I've seen, this is honestly easy. Try doing this on a Range Rover. Whew. Especially the new one. The catalogs don't even show you where they are. You gotta open and test out every single one of them until you figure out which one is the temperature door and which one is the blend door and which one is the mode door. That is a nightmare with those European cars. Okay, that's the first screw. Now the second screw is, I'm gonna sit it and I'm gonna start screwing it with hand, and then I'm gonna bring the camera over here to show you. Come on now. What am I missing there? It's right there. Yes, right there. There you go. Okay, so our second screw is gonna be right there, as you guys see it, but I'm gonna go ahead and put the camera over here just so you can see the angle I'm coming in from. Unfortunately, I cannot have the camera here and screw this in at the same time. All right, so as far as the lock now, I'm gonna show you what I was talking about earlier. This red tab over here is the lock. So we just pushed that earlier. We push that outward and then we press the tab to disconnect it. Now I'm gonna do the opposite. I'm gonna connect it and then push that lock and tab in there, and voila. You see it? Everything's set it back properly. Now I'm gonna go ahead and test this out. I don't think we need calibration, but I'll let you know here in just a second. All right, everything worked. So we went ahead and put everything back together. The AC now is working on both sides, on the driver's side and on the passenger side. Earlier the symptoms was it was working on the driver's side only, passenger side was only lukewarm. So I will go ahead and drop the link in the description below for all the parts that I used, as well as this tool that saved us a lot of time by getting into that tiny space. And if you guys have any question, make sure you drop them in the comment section below. And like always, make sure you like and follow for more videos.